Hello everybody and welcome into Dead by Daylight. Today we're doing one of the new challenges that came out in Tome 4, Level 4. Basically this challenge is to get 3 Devout Iridescent Emblems, which according to the forums and stuff, everybody's having a hard time with. A lot of people are complaining about this, and so I'm going to show you an easier way to do this, and we're going to do it with my man Bubba here. So the loadout for this is going to be the Beast Marks, which increases the chainsaw move speed, while slightly increases the charge time. This is one of his best add-ons. We're also going to be running award-winning Chili, which moderately increases the dash duration, and it increases the additional chainsaw window. Again, this is another one of his best add-ons. Perk-wise, we're just going to be running Barbecue and Chili for the blood points and the aura reading. Infectious Fright is going to help us find people right next to us. It combos well with Barbecue. Corrupt Intervention is just going to buy us a little extra time, a little extra pressure at the beginning of the match, lets us find the first survivor, get an easy down on them with our add-ons. And finally, Pop is there just in case we need to have more pressure. Because the goal of this is to get at least 9-10 hooks and then get a 4K. And then you should get an easy Iridescent. So that's the goal. We want to make sure the game lasts long enough for us to hook, everybody 3 times. But yeah, let's jump into the first match and we'll see how it goes. Okay, Torment Creek. This is actually a pretty good map for this. Since I've got the speed, his chainsaw can be really nasty with all these open areas. Decent amount of pallets, but, we'll deal with it. Going toward the Corrupt Intervention. That's where they spawned, I assume. And actually, I've got a really nice setup here with gens. Corrupt block those 3, and then there's 4 right here. Really close to each other. This is actually pretty good. And I don't think survivors spawned over here, so yeah. Now we just patrol these 4 generators, and either they do nothing for the first 2 minutes, or I find them easy. So a full minute has gone by now. They haven't touched a single gen, at least as far as I know. I haven't seen anybody. I haven't seen any crows. So, yeah. I think they're just hiding back there by the corrupted gens. Just chilling. You'd be surprised how often survivors do that, especially with a setup like this. Okay, I do hear a crow. I don't know where it is. I don't know if we... Oh! Somebody stayed in the locker too long. Sorry, Tap. Time to put you on a hook. So now we've started the ball rolling, and you can see they've moved past me. That was probably a fast vault. So my strategy with this video is obviously to down people as fast as possible, but also you don't want to camp or anything with it. You want to get as many hooks as possible. I'm going to try to do 3 hooks on everybody. Get a nice little hit on Jake, and I don't even think I need to use my power here. If he had gone for the save, I would have charged my chainsaw, and they both would have died. But we got an easy hook on him. We want them to get the save. You don't want people to go into struggle, so camping doesn't serve you when you try to get this emblem. We're actually going to go way over here to make them feel somewhat safe, and there we go. Now we can go for the unhooker. Don't really care about the person that just got off the hook. Actually, wait. Where are you? I hear somebody on a totem. And yoink. Or not. Well, I just got denied my grab. But, we did get an easy hit on her, and she's going to a dead zone? Okay, this Meg... I don't know what's up with this Meg. But we'll give her a hook. And both of them have been saved. So now we can really chase anybody. We're shooting for at least 9 or 10 hooks with the 4K. That's kind of the plan here. It's actually really easy to do with Bubba. Especially with his Beast Marks. This guy, we'll go ahead and chase him. They haven't done a gen yet. I don't even think they've touched a gen. And actually, I want this chick right here. She has a key. So I do want to take her out as quick as possible. Just to get rid of the key. because they also burnt a offering that spawns hatch in the killer shack. And somebody's in the basement with me. This is not good for whoever they are. They're behind me. I'm going to instant rev my chainsaw, and there's no way he makes it out of here. So now we have 2 in the basement. This, hopefully they don't kill themselves, because that could deny me the emblem. But we're going to throw them and just run away immediately. And you can see we have the other 2 healing on that side of the map. I'm going to go pressure them and kind of force them back this way so they get the unhooks. I'm basically going to let them unhook just so I can get more hooks. So we only want to down at most 1 of them. So probably avoid the chainsaw for now. And we have tap. We're going to just go ahead and tap. We'll hook him up. And hopefully the other survivor will get the unhooks. Now this is the point if you were, actually playing Bubba and not trying to get the iridescent emblem, you could just go in here and pressure the basement and probably win the match. But I'm just going to stand here. Because again, I want to hook as many times as possible. So let them unhook. And now we'll move in. Now we're safe, and we probably don't have to deal with borrowed time, if they had it. Because we should have been out of tear radius. There's Key Chick. I'm going to smack her down for a minute. And I think everybody else is out of here. Infectious Fright shows us somebody over here. We'll go take a peek. And now, bear in mind, I still have 5 gens up. There's been so much pressure that they can't do anything. So I'm going to go ahead and hook Key Girl again. If she DS's me, then so be it. Hey, at least it's gone. And no DS. So let's just throw her on a hook. And this should be her second hook. Oh no, she's dead. Okay. Well, the key's out of the game, kind of. I mean, if they come and pick it up off her body, then sure. But for the time being, we don't have to worry about her looking for the hatch. And Tap here's dead, so let's just give him a quick chainsaw. Gonna drop it, I get a free pallet out of him. And there's not a whole lot Tap can do. He has, like, technically kind of a god window. But again, I have the pressure, so I'm not really hurting. And I went through the doorway again to try to cut him off from taking the fast vault through that window again. And Tab. Oh, he's just running. He's not even using pallets. He's just running. Man, it's terrified. And we'll cut back this way. He's going to drop the pallet. No, he's not. Okay, so we should cut back. And, yep. I figured he wanted the window again. Again, Infectious Fright is ungodly on Bubba here. I don't know what that Meg was doing, but whatever. We're just going to hook him. That's 2 dead with 5 gens. This is pretty much my game. Meg, what are you doing? Meg? That was dumb, Meg. So now I'm going to be a little sweaty. You have to be sweaty to get this emblem. So I'm going to sit here and let her be slugged for a little bit while I go look for the next guy. Now bear in mind, I know where Hatch is going to spawn. So he's probably not going to get out of Hatch because I could just hook her and close Hatch because I know it's going to spawn in Killer Shack. Thanks to that Survivor offering, so we might just hook her. See Crow's over here. I bet it's Meg though. Yep, it's Meg. I'm thinking we should just hook her and close the hatch. So let's do that. And you can see I'm pretty close on the hooked score event being full. I still need my last hook to hit it, I think. Like I said, your goal for this is 9 to 10 hooks and a 4K, basically. Which we should get pretty easily here. And I see scratch marks over on the door, so I know he's there. I don't think he makes it, especially with my speed add-ons. Yep, and that's game. And that should be the emblem. Ah, there he is. So the survivor sent me here. I don't know why. This isn't the best map for Bubba. Mainly because there's a lot of corners, a lot of windows, stuff like that. But, you know, we'll manage. We still got really good add-ons. We've got a good build. I'm gonna head toward this way and try to find them, and I see 1, 2, 3. 3 of them. Colin's got sprint burst, I'm not gonna bother. I'm gonna go after Jeff here. He has sprint burst too, but since I have the speed add-on, not a whole lot he can do. At least I think he had sprint burst. And you can see my first hook is in the first 30 seconds of the match. This is a good start. They kind of got a bad spawn where they all spawned out of the exit there. The big thing is Killer is learning where survivors spawn and moving in that general direction. Usually it's far away from you. So if you're on one side of the map, it's next. They go for an immediate save, which is never good against Bubba. We're just going to rev our chainsaw here, kind of backpedal, and we get a free pallet. We don't get the down, but you know, that was good timing on the Meg's part. She goes down here, though. Tries level 360, but with Bubba, you just swing to the side and you're golden. So 2 downs, no gens are done. We're doing really nice. And we see people on that gen there, so we can go straight over there and pop it. Or get it down. And I guess we'll pop it. I don't see where they went. They're probably still close by. Oh, they just snuck by me. Okay. This is really dumb, and you're going to see why. Anytime they unhook like that in your face, borrowed time is the only thing that can save the person. We're going to hook the unhooker and just slug the other one, especially now because there's another survivor right here. And we'll let our charge get back to 3, and she should be dead here. Because again, you're so fast with these add-ons. It's like the survivors just, if they're not by a pallet or a window, they're dead. It's kind of stupid. These are some of Bubba's best add-ons, and this is why I recommend it for this emblem, because it's so easy to get downs. So they got the unhook. We're going to go back in that general direction. We see all 3 of them. Again, you shouldn't clump up with Bubba. A Bubba with speed add-ons especially. You shouldn't be clumping up with Bubba. They know I have Infectious Fright, and they're still all in the same area. It's just, it's bad. And, okay. Whiff. But he made a big move. I could chase either one of these other 2. I think I'm just going to hook Jeff. He can DS me if he has it. Actually, it might be over a minute. I don't know. It's been a while since I've hooked Jeff. He was my first hook. Again, we're just destroying this match. These guys are not doing gens. They're trying to heal, which is not good for them. Because I just keep hooking. As soon as I find somebody, I down them. This is the power of this particular add-on combo. It's not fun to go against, trust me. I've been on the receiving end of this, and it's, yeah. So, we should get this Meg here. I come through here, and she face plants my chainsaw. I'm not going to complain. I do want to leave, because I want that person to get saved. So, and we've got 2 people moving in for the save. I could drop her, here. And move in, but again, I want him to be saved, so I'm just going to go way over here, let them get the saves, because I want as many hooks as possible. That's what you got to prioritize when you're doing this emblem, just as many hooks as possible. And with this particular build, with Corrupt and just the add-ons, you can down them fast, you can create a lot of pressure. It's probably the best way to get the emblem. We're going to let her go because she was just hooked. And we're going to follow these scratch marks to Jeff. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and chase Jeff here. Get 1 out of the game. And he might make this. Yep, but I break the pallet, so it doesn't work. Doesn't really matter, you know? And yoink. Okay, so if he has DS, he gets to live a little longer. If not, I'm just gonna get one out of the game right now. He does not have DS. So let's throw him on the hook and we'll see what barbecue shows. And you see we have one way on the other side of the map. I'm gonna go over there and try to pressure it. Pop it if it's far along. Again, these survivors, they're not playing very well. They should be pressuring gens. They're more worried about healing right now, which is why they're gonna lose this match probably. Rev early, and she doesn't know where I'm coming from, so she runs straight into me. Misplay on her part, and I'm gonna pop the gen right in front of her. And there you have it. We got another hook. Bubba, ever since his update, he's a steamroller. He's probably one of my favorite killers to play. And there we see two people on barbecue. I'm assuming one of them's... Oh, wow, they actually got a gen done. Well done, survivors. So they're learning. They're splitting. They're doing gens now. This is actually good for them. At this point, it's a little late. They're going to die regardless. 4 gens with 3 people alive. It just doesn't work. Now here I'm taking some different pathing. Instead of just following her, I'm trying to cut her off. And that's actually really sad. That person just let go, which could be bad for my emblem. It's actually probably really bad for my emblem. Now here, even though she's going for the window, my speed add-ons allow me to get it. Like I said, the speed add-on is so good. I would recommend trying this add-on combo out on Bubba. You'll see it's really powerful. Just as always, don't get addicted to really good stuff, because then you use nothing but good stuff. You'll level up and you won't learn the fundamentals of killer. Learn the fundamentals, learn the mind games, learn how to track properly, how to find survivors at the beginning of the match, how to create that pressure, and on occasion use, you know, the good add-ons just for a fun game. Here I'm actually set out with a mission, trying to get Iridescent Emblems, so I'm using a really powerful add-on. And I didn't want Fang there, because I want to find this person. Try to body block him here a little bit, and there is nothing they can do. They weren't looking behind them again. This player's pretty bad about looking behind them. Now this could be a mistake, but I'm gonna go ahead and hook them and try to find Fang Min with barbecue. She's probably in a locker, which, yeah, either she's really close or she's in a locker. So now it's a hatch game. If she finds hatch, there's no way I get the emblem. If I find her or I find hatch first, I should get it. So hopefully we get lucky with the hatch and find it before her. And nope, it looks like she found it. And I got Ruthless Killer, so I didn't get it. And we're on Yamaoka. I mean, I'll take it. It's not the best map, but it still does have those open spots. It has a lot of rocks and stuff you can run into, so you have to be actually kind of decent with his power. But overall, this is not a bad map. Especially they added the kickable doors. As long as you don't kick them, it usually cuts the survivor off. Again, I'm going to the opposite side of the map from where I spawned, because this is where they're most likely to have spawned. I don't see anyone right away. So I'm going to cut through the building. I'm looking for anything. I'm looking for crows, scratch marks, any of that good stuff. Don't see anything. So now we'll push back toward the middle, because they probably slipped past me. And we saw crows go off there, so we know a survivor's right there, and here's the scratch marks. And actually, they made it to a gen and started working, so... yeah, I thought I saw somebody in the grass. I did. And she's dead here. With the speed add-on, there's literally nothing she can do. As like this add-on, yes, the charge time is a little bit higher, but as long as you're kind of intuitive with your chainsaw, you can easily get those hits. I'll look around with barbecue. I see one person over there by that gin. We're gonna go try to kind of pressure this person, I think. And again, this person's dead. They're in the open. There's nothing around them with my speed. They're dead. 2 hooks. No gens done. Like I said, this Bubba build is a powerhouse. Now, I do want to leave this area. Honestly, when you get 2 hooks like this, you could kind of proxy camp, and get an almost guaranteed win, but I do want to get hooks, so I'm going to go for the person that saved, which is Claudette, and I think she's dead here. She has a pallet. She decides not to use it for whatever reason. I'm going to leave her slug for just a minute and go see. I think this dude's in this locker. Okay, so he slipped past me. That's fine. We'll pop this. Come on. Gabe, let me pop. And we'll move back toward Claudette to pick her up. So now we're down to 3 hooks. Or up to 3 hooks, I should say. Which is pretty good progress considering they haven't done a gin still. 2 of them are over healing on that side of the map. We'll deal with them in just a minute. We're going to pop this real quick so they have 0 progression on these 2 gens. And they go for a save right in front of Bubba again. I don't know why survivors do this. Don't do this when you're playing Survivor. It's just dumb. And that's my 4th stack of barbecue. Everyone's been hooked once. So now it's time for the 2nd hooks. And I could chainsaw both of them. I'm not going to. I go for the healthy one. And the reason I did that is because, again, I don't want to just kill them too quickly. Obviously, I'm in control of this match. I have 5 gens still up. I want to let them get on hooks. I don't want to slug and just create so much pressure that they die right away. My whole point in this is trying to extend the game, not end it, in 5 minutes. Could go across this side of the map, but I might as well pressure a little bit here. So you can see I'm not pressuring too much, but I still am applying a pretty good amount of pressure. And that's the balance you kind of need to find to get this emblem. It's really not as hard as everybody kind of makes it out to be. At red ranks, it's a lot harder. But you run a good build and get the right survivors that are kind of Pepega. Speaking of Pepega, speaking of Pepega again, they dropped the God Palette. Again, look behind you and chase, guys. And don't do what this Claudette just did. Just run headfirst into me. Maybe she has DS. If she has DS, we'll let her use it. We'll just eat it and go on. She doesn't. She doesn't have DS, so I don't know what she was doing there. Again, we see one across the map. We see one to our right. We're going to go to the closest one. You almost always want to chase the closest person. And they're back up on this rock. Nia, kind of swing and turn at the last second there so we don't get stunned. Yeah, she just dropped her pallets. I anticipated her dropping pallets, which is why I started revving early. And she goes down here, I believe. Yep. And now Infectious shows me there's somebody right here. Who is it? It's Claudette. Nice dead hard, Claudette. She's doing spins around me. That's kind of a good way to, I don't know, mind game the Bubba. It's not really a mind game, but if you spin real close to him, you're kind of hard to see. And again, just kind of be patient. It's not too hard to avoid once you learn a little bit. Got Sprint Burster here. We're just gonna let her go. Get another hook on Claudette, who I believe is dead. So that means we have 2 dead. 6, so we have 8 hooks right now. So really, we're not doing bad at all. See this person again, we're gonna chase the closest person. And they're actually working on the gin, so Again, they should know that I'm running speed add-ons by this point, and as soon as they heard my terror radius, they should start moving. Ooh, we've got an urban invader. I didn't know you had urban invasion, Meg. And here's where speed add-ons mixed with the chili can come in really handy. It's kind of gross. It really is. Now, I don't believe these two have been hooked. I don't think they're death hook. So what I might do is hook the Meg and then go back and let Nia wiggle and get the unhook. Yeah, see, I don't have enough on the emblem yet. So I'll go let this Nia wiggle. She can get the unhook. And then I'll hook Nia. And we'll go from there. Again, you have to play a little differently when you are trying for this emblem. You have to get the maximum number of hooks. And sometimes that means letting them go. I mean, I have the power of this match. They haven't done a single gen. They just got steamrolled. Now, granted, if you're in rank 1, it might not be like this. But you can still just eat pallets, and believe it or not, rank doesn't really matter. So you can get bad players like this. You run into a lot of survive with friends. But at the same time, I found out survivors, just because they're red ranks doesn't mean they're good. So I'm going to leave because she's not death hook. I want that person to get unhooked. So I might as well just get some extra points breaking doors and pallets and all that good stuff. Try to find the Meg. Maybe we can push her back that way. She's actually right here. I hear her. So we'll kind of push her back that way. And please don't go to the other side of the map, Meg. Get the save. Come on. And then if we hook both of them, we've got the emblem for sure. She's gonna drop the pallet. I might as well just chainsaw it. And I chainsaw a little late here, I think. Yep, and they do the smart thing. That was actually pretty good what they did there. They split, so I couldn't get both of them. Some survivors will run both in the same direction, and it doesn't end well. So there we go. That's the 4K with 3 hooks on everybody. We had to do a little fudging there at the end by letting them unhook and stuff, but not too bad. Alright, anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, subscribe, hit the like button, because there'll be more DVD content coming here soon. Also, I stream 3 days a week over on Twitch. Now, I ended up getting all 3 iridescent emblems. I didn't do it during this video, but I played one more match as Doctor and got that. We might put that in another video. I mean, it was kind of an interesting match. But again, thank you guys for watching. Take care. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.